I'm Cecilia, I live in Zurich and I love train travel. I'm trying to visit all 1,720 public transport train stations in Switzerland, and in March I went for a swim in Zurich and then a walk near some train stations in a little town near Zurich called Bremgarten. Good afternoon. It's pretty late in the day considering I'm just leaving now. I've got the day off, but I was so tired the last few days, so I just slept in and waited until I woke up without an alarm. Which, honestly, it's miraculous that I ever wake up without an alarm before like 3 p.m. or something like that, so I'm doing well. It's 1:30. I didn't just wake up as well, to be clear. I was doing stuff, but just at home. And I'm going to the swimming pool, and then I'm gonna go to some random train stations somewhere on the outskirts of, well, not sort of like slightly outside of Zurich, but still on the local public transport network. Basically, I was having a look at the map, and the weather's quite nice here today, so I thought like I'll probably just stay somewhere around here because, well, I've only got the afternoon as well and I need to run a couple of errands. But there's this little bit where there's a river that does a little back and forth, and there seem to be like 10 train stations there, and to be honest I kind of want to know why, because I've never heard of this place. I've immediately forgotten the name as well, but I thought it would be interesting to see because it must be a commuter town or something like that. But when I had a look, it looked really cute. Like there was a little covered bridge and it looked very nice. So we'll have a look at that later. But first, exercise, and specifically swimming because my feet are still aching. I went for a run a couple of days ago and I haven't been running regularly, so my feet are killing me. And yesterday was meant to be a rest day and it wasn't that restful, so it was good though, but it wasn't not very quiet. So swimming today and not much walking, definitely not much walking, because yesterday ended up at like over 13,000 steps, which isn't a lot, but when it's meant to be specifically a very quiet, non-walking day, then it's a lot. So I'll get going. Need to go to the post office first, I think, and then swimming pool. That's the swim done, 45 minutes, and it said 850 meters, which is not possible because I definitely did an even number of laps and the pool is 50 meters long, but somewhere around there. It's now incredibly bright, who'd have thought, and either raining or dripping from somewhere, so that's interesting. Oh yeah, definitely raining. There are like some very dark clouds. Look at that. Not that bright. Very bright over there. Not so much here. Anyway, heading home. I'm quite proud of myself for this. Brought some stuff to snack on the way home because I'm always hungry when I finish. But unwisely, for once, I didn't bring my umbrella. So we'll see how bad that turns out to be. But yeah, going home, getting changed, and then out for a little walk somewhere near that river that I saw on the map earlier. Back home, I ended up buying yogurt as well as milk. I always go to that specific supermarket to get milk if I can, because they sell the milk, or they have one type of milk they sell in glass bottles, like this, and then you return the bottle when once it's empty and washed, and supposedly they reuse it, so I hope they really do. And I had one to return as well, so you kind of have to go there. You get 50 Rappen back, but like that's not really the incentive. It's more of an inconvenience, honestly, because they're really slow. You have to go in the like normal queue where there's a person. You can't do the self checkout, etc. So anyway, I'm happy I have my milk. And I don't have a specific train that I know I'm definitely taking, but I'm going to try and get going as soon as possible and not bring much with me. I don't really think it's worth bringing the camera because, to my knowledge, there's not really anything big to photograph. So just going to get changed and pack a few things and then go to Bremgarten West. Like, I'm sure this is a famous location. No, it's just in the middle of nowhere, so we'll see. I'm on the first train of the day. Hartbrücke. And this one is going to Dietikon. Well, I'm changing at Dietikon. Just double checking it's not Dietikon, yes. Dietikon. So 15 minutes on this train from Zurich to Dietikon. And then another 26 minutes on the next train from Dietikon to Bremgarten West. Oh, and the sun's out. Until the next train leaves. There seem to be platforms 1 to 6. I arrived on platform 3, I think, and I need to go to platform 11. Which where on earth is that? I have a strong feeling it's on the other side of the station. That is the train I should have been on. Didn't make it in time. I should have checked before I got off the train, I suppose. But normally it's really easy to change trains, so I didn't look before. Okay, I've got 15 minutes till the next train, so I'm gonna go for a walk. Had a quick look at the map, and I think I'm gonna just walk to the next station that train will stop at. I think it's a request stop, so I'll have to see if there's a button or something, but that should be pretty much through some of the centre of this tiny town. There is a request stop button and somebody already pressed it for the direction I'm going in, and I mean, this stop is really tiny. I can't believe this counts as a train station, but it is a train and it does stop here, so it's quite cute and tiny. So, same journey I said before, but 1 minute less because I'm starting slightly further down the line. And the train should be arriving in a minute or so.
Bahnhof. Wir bitten alle Reisenden auszusteigen und verabschieden uns von ihnen.
So I had basically no expectations, but this Bremgarten place looks so cute. I had no idea. Literally the only thing that I noticed was that there's a river that goes through it. It's the River Reuss. It's the fourth largest one in Switzerland, according to Wikipedia. I'm smart. But like the train went over a bridge, so you went over the river and could see the little town on either side, mainly on one side where apparently the old town is. And oh my god, it's so cute. I literally had absolutely no idea. I'd never come across this place in any way. And I mean, it looks slightly ominous, but the fact that there are these dark clouds and then the sunset making some of the buildings lovely and bright, firstly it means there's a pretty consistent rainbow, and right in front of me there's a church that's all like lit up in white basically from the sun against these super dark clouds, and I glimpsed the old town that way. I think it's similar there. I'm so surprised, very, very positively surprised. I'm walking to the next train station, which is 7 minutes away. So this was Bremgarten Isenlauf, and I'm now going to walk into the proper little town. The route that I'm taking to the next train station is slightly longer than necessary, but I'd like to walk over the covered bridge and through the little old town, so it's going to take 15 minutes. And it's not going to look great in a photo or anything like that, but I can see the church with a red roof. Really like the red spire, and I can also see some other pretty roofs that are patterned and stuff. So I mean, this is, as I said, just exceeding my expectations by so much. Oh, it's starting to rain though, so I'm gonna put the other jacket on as well and get the umbrella up. Look at that though. It's faint at the top, but it's a whole rainbow, the full arch. Well, those 15 minutes took a lot longer because the views were so great. The river is so nice. It's one of the rivers? The river? I need to check something, 1 second. Okay, it's the main river that leaves Lake Constance, Lake Luzern in Luzern. And then it basically comes here, and eventually a little bit further northwest of here, it joins the Aare. And okay, done crossing the road. It's more complex than I thought. So joins the Aare eventually, and I mean, the river here is so nice. The little town is so lovely. I had no idea this existed, and I definitely need to come back at some point. It's been so cute. So very, very much enjoyed that. and I think the next station is super close. Yeah, literally a 2-minute walk. I'm at Bremgarten proper, I suppose. This definitely seems to be the main train station here, and this train is the one that I took earlier because it's called Bremgarten and I noticed the name. So yeah, there's a little cafe here and everything, cafe/restaurant. I saw people sitting here earlier in the sun. Now it's a little bit cooler but still quite busy, and I'm going to head further in the direction that I was just walking in, another 7 minutes to the next train station. Okay, spur of the moment decision, I'm going to take this train home. It's just arriving literally now, and the sun's already technically set, so it's about to get darker and my feet are hurting, so I'm going to go. The stop where I caught this train is called Bibenlos-Sonnenhof. I can't even conceptualize. I think Sonnenhof is a hotel or restaurant or something, like an inn near the station. I think I saw that, but Bibenlos, not a clue. Anyway, I'm on this train for 22 minutes, and then the next one from Dietikon to Zurich HB for 15 minutes, and it's basically the same route back as before. It's just obviously shorter because I've basically walked back some stations from where I got off earlier. I think we're about to do the switchbacks in a minute as well, which I quite liked earlier. No issues changing trains this time. And there actually is a tunnel and then some stairs to the platform, to platform number 11, but maybe there's more than one place, I don't know. Just didn't see any signage earlier for it, so don't mind though, because, well, if I really was stressed about where to go, I would actually check in advance. I just didn't. Probably should have. Anyway, leaving in a minute or two. Back in Zurich, I need some parmesan, so I'm going to go to the supermarket, and I need a refill for the soap that I like. So I'll do those couple of things and then head home. Home now, and I need to tidy stuff away, like the stuff that I bought, etc. I love the soap company, by the way, they're great. Basically that bottle that I have, that's what you can buy to refill your glass bottles with, but also they're quite happy apparently for me to just bring in that plastic bottle and have it be refilled, so really like that. Right. So, tidying up and then dinner. I'm about to have my tea in my York mug, which felt suitable because it's also got like little medieval type things, which I think the little town I went to today was medieval. So, tea and then sleep, and then tomorrow I was trying to work out where to go without walking much, etc. I think I might head in the direction of Gstaad because I've not been there yet, so we'll see. But yeah, no concrete plans yet. I'll see you next time. Bye.